Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Cool Yoshi here, welcoming you back to my 100% blind playthrough. Well, not really blind anymore. We pretty much played all the game we can, but 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch, where we were anti-boss forming some bosses and taking names, and, well, I guess mainly we did the first part of Young Link's challenge mode. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, and in case you haven't forgotten, we have to do this with every character according to the 100% rules I set, so yeah, it's a lot of work, but to be fair, each character has their highest rank, so if you want the game to be truly complete, you need to do challenge mode with everybody, which is very tedious, mind you, but it's what you have to do. I mostly just hit names there so I could actually get magic down. Let's see how fast we can sell it away in this first part. Well, doesn't really work well if we get that animation constantly. I just realized it's completely random whether or not you get a fast time. If you get all those extra animations for certain talks, you have to wait for all those to complete before you can finish off the main line. It's a bit annoying. Sometimes the other characters get taught as well when they end up dead. There's no way of knowing that. Oh, great. Delayed it even further. I'm just using our magic, why not? I don't really care about the timer anymore. I'm mostly just trying to do this at least somewhat fast so the video doesn't take long. Don't worry though, Young Link is gonna have some really cool strats coming up soon. Alright, I'm not gonna mess up this time. Says as I missed Extreme Crush anyway, but I think that was the Doggle's fault there. He missed Extreme Crush there. He's cheating. Remember, he basically has a bullet building frames when he's not attacking, so basically it's like he's cheating. He can almost overkilled it. Maybe if we magic on the second part, we can make this faster. But in order to do that consistently, we'll have to bring up Magic Fountain again. Alright, let's despawn this right away, just so we do not have this retreat later and cause problems. Probably traded this to defeat 1,000 enemies sooner, but yeah, whatever. Oh, it didn't even give us an animation. Oh wow, cool, we got the fast animation. Alright, well that was pretty fast. Alright, let's just defeat Ruto right away. Because Ruto has a really long animation. Potentially. No, we're supposed to be friends. I thought we were supposed to be friends, right? We're normally friends in the storyline, so why are we even fighting? This makes no sense. But she was on the wrong side at the wrong time there. Not much she could do. And also, this is Young Link for the 3rd dimension. He does not even have a daddy as far as I'm aware. For regular Link, I honestly don't know. That's actually a really strange question. I wonder if somebody knows the answer to who's Link's dad. Maybe when another Legend of Zelda King comes out, maybe we'll actually find out for once, because it never really made sense, to be fair. Alright, here's the different strategy. Before I do it though, I'm gonna actually defeat these bosses normally first. Starting with Ganon simply because Ganon is gonna be way too hard. Look how fast otherwise. And for his I'm just gonna use this. What's interesting is no, it actually blocks against that. Okay, well that works. Oh my god, he didn't even do his animation, he just instantly vanished. Okay, we'll just attack, spam for this. Oh gosh. Holy crap, stop interrupting me during it. Dude, they keep hitting me with my... oh my god, let me use a special. I finally got one out. Okay, I'm sorry, I wish I used that sooner. Okay, well, at least we're getting some... Alright, perfect. Now they're starting to get weird. Alright. That was dumb. Oh, wait. We have to actually waste this somehow. It's not the way I wanted to do it. Ah, but it's too late now. I guess we could still make it work. We're just gonna have to delay it a bit. Alright, I've decided. The second assassin side is defeated. Pops up. Then we're gonna freeze it. There we go. Now we're gonna pop it up. Seemed like it wasted a bit of time, but trust me, this is why we're gonna take out the final god really quickly. Yeah, see, that was worth it. Look, we pretty much annihilated him. So that's why I was saving all that up. So we can use magic to quickly take out the mobs. It is already fast to use magic versus using other stuff. The only problem is you have to end with this, but it is actually worth it this time because we do take out him way faster than if we did not have focus magic at all. I mean, I keep calling it focus magic instead of focus spear because I get fairy magic and focus spear mixed up. It doesn't make sense. It's a magic bar. It should just be focus magic because you're focusing your magic in a way. It makes sense actually. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that helped us take out that enemy a lot faster, so we should probably be using it in the other battle. Theoretically, we could be using this in every battle. The problem is it's slow, and two, because we have to still use Hush and also use fairy magic. It's obviously slower for now, because we need to still use those. But later, we could probably just use that to annihilate the enemies in the last battle instead of just constantly using spirit instead. I mean, fairy magic instead. Okay, that time I literally said the complete opposite of what I was meant to say. I'm sorry, let's use this now. I didn't even think, I don't know why I even extreme crushed it, but I think I was thinking too far ahead there. Whoops. Way to punish me with a lawn animation as well. That makes sense, man. By the way, there is no lawn animation, basically, yeah. Sometimes there will be text boxes that will appear. If anybody's confused or is new to this, yes, this game only has so much you can do at a time. So if the text box is cleared out and you're trying to spawn another wave in this mode, you basically, the game will not physically allow you to summon the next wave until the previous wave has been completely cleared out. Only then does it work. It also gets further delayed if magic's being used too, so that's why you want to try to time your magic at specific times, so you do not waste as much time. Jeez, that was a long wind down. Okay, we're actually in a really bad spot for magic, so we're gonna have to use another magic fountain plus. Okay, at least I got that right. Because it's so far behind, well, defeat this enemy for now. Oh wait. While he's going down slowly, we'll attack him in this. We need the juice. I don't honestly don't know what the fastest way to make him get up is. His face. When we're not able to run away from him. I think that's the best way to do it. Almost wanted to use magic just to make sure we actually took him out in Manseo, but no, doesn't really matter. Always miss it by a little bit too. It's like if we had a little bit more damage, we could have already took him out there. So you said that part right. Okay, this time we want to actually stay here because this is where the health spawns, right? Yeah, perfect. We even healed back to full. Why not? Based off of what I'm getting, based off the vibes I'm getting, I think I probably want to not get a fountain. Yeah, I want to get this next race spawn first. But then once it suns, we're going to use this immediately and see what happens. There we go. Now we're going to do it. So we popped the 1,000 enemies. Okay, that was a good one. We got a lot of moves there. If anybody is wondering, no, you cannot just super speedrun these. If you do, you will actually miss out. The A rank. The A rank for the first 3 battles at least is 1,600 KOs. The final battle seems to be anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000. We still haven't figured it out yet because no one has bothered to check and tell anyone about it. Because they never actually get a B rank most of the time when you see them. You'll typically just get it very time. It's not really a good way of knowing. Best at just is to just keep redoing the battle until you like get a B or 3 rank or something. Alright, this is where I believe we want to deal with the other stuff, but I'm going to do this a bit differently, since that's where we want to be for the last part. Let's do this a bit safer, since we have to go back here anyways. It's time to do it later. We'll defeat the Dark Go first, and this Give Go over here, and then we're going to go for the bosses after that. That way we can just defeat them both with Focus Spirit. Hey, I actually got a name right for once. Oh wait, this is a dark enemy. Oops. But this was actually... Oh, there's our guy. He was just far behind me. Oh, okay, I just barely got that in time. In case you haven't noticed, I don't want to take out Banana first in this scenario. She would probably deal more damage than Ardrop. I want to take out Ardrop first. Do not have to get that out later. Anyways, this is perfect. We have a full magic recharge just in case we need it. Probably won't need it, but yeah, you can just do this and bam, we're done. Oh wait, I think I realized something. I don't think I put on my... I know something's there. This feels off. I don't think we even have our... I just realized it only now, and it's too late to go back now, but we've been playing this whole battle without anti-boss formula. I was wondering why these bosses were constantly getting up. We'll just spam this. Even if it means doing it multiple times. Okay, we're gonna have to use Special Fountain for this next one because it seems like it's taking too long. I have to probably do at least 2 to take it out. If you're wondering, we're supposed to have anti-boss formula for that part. That's how we do so much damage to the bosses, but then I just realized Ardrop did not die in the correct amount of hit total, which tells me we did not use anti-boss formula there, but thankfully this is not a bad battle to forget it on. Honestly, two we probably could do normally without it. Doesn't really waste. They are already pretty fast on their own. It maybe takes a few more hits to defeat them. Other than that, not much changes. You whiffed it. They'll set up. We still can't really pass this with anti-boss formula half of the time, so it doesn't seem like it wastes any time. It's just, for me, it definitely does, because when we usually use that on every battle, yeah, it's kind of tough when we forget that. For those of you though, we forget. If you're wondering why the other times took so long, well, we didn't even use that boss formula on half of those battles before. That's why they took so long initially. That's what made me start using this more often. Yeah, I think... I guess you guys could always tell me in the comment section, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I forgot anti-boss formula there, but I saw it go off, so we have it this time, so hopefully this won't take as long this time around. Honestly, for this battle and the remaining battles, I'm not sure if I want to do an infinite magic strat or just actually like focus spirit for these guys yet. I think the first couple of ways I still want to handle the normal way, but afterwards I think I'll spin differently. Let's actually lure this guy over here so we can get a few more troops at the start here. Because the Ganon stays after you, the normal troops do not. A lot more troops, you want to fake them over to where the other troops are. Oh, that's tagging some surprisingly strong, actually. Still like this one better, though. Okay, well, that was much faster. Fine saying. Alright, let's do a spear before we forget. Ooh, I was just in time. I just ran out as we were doing that. By the way, based off the spread we have to do, you have to use at least 3 magic fountains pluses to complete this battle and have it last for the entire battle, but stuff for the waves, assuming there's 4 waves, or just 3 main waves, if we want to be safe, we need to defeat at least 500 on each wave. Okay, that was really fast. Good. Gonna have to bait you to counter here first. Well, that didn't take long. Alright, well, you know, the mistake we made before. We'll run away a bit more, we might attack from a longer distance, or maybe just basic attack them down. At least until most of them go away. Oh dear, I did not. Okay, I don't think Manando's gonna move anymore. I was trying to save having to use that magic, but should have just done that sooner. Oh well. Okay, well we know Manando cannot be beaten. Right, so we'll have to waste shell that we could use the magic back instead. Make it of getting magic back. I'm gonna actually do that right now before I forget. Because we need about 50 to 60% magic, right? So if we do this, yeah, we'll have more than enough. Alright, in this battle we do want to actually go for all the transfer captains too. It's very important. We want to go towards this guy. Oh, he's somewhat close to him. And here. Most of even having to use fairy magic at all is just safety strategies mostly, because it is very possible you do not get the egg. In fact, egg is probably really tedious and really annoying. Well, actually it is really tedious and pretty annoying in the original game at least. Because in the original game there was no fairy magic. You had to do all this with your main skills. So you would have to spend a lot more time on each wave, and thus more enemies would show up. But thankfully there is always a backup strategy. We really do not like the enemies, or do not want to deal with it. Well, it's pretty simple to fix it. All you have to do is basically at the end of the wave, there will eventually be a point where all the enemies will go towards you. It does risk the battle maybe not getting aim range because you take 2 rounds, but typically if you wait near the end of the battles but speedrun the rest of it, it shouldn't take too long to reach the still. Alright, well, since you were kind right from me, you are going to die first. Yes, that's right, he gets the pleasure of getting knocked out first because he was happened to be closer to us. This time it actually worked properly. Good. Could have been really bad otherwise. Anyways, my idea is defeat the first 2 waves with magic, then only use fairy magic unless we absolutely need it to weaken the enemies. Otherwise, I'm thinking better luck with Young Link just actually attacking with Focus Spirit instead, because it does attack a lot faster and does defeat a lot of the giant bosses quickly. I just don't think it's worth it at first, because like, it just doesn't seem worth it. Especially since it looks like this attack already does a lot of damage still. Yeah, the biggest difference was we didn't have before. And there we go. Done with that wave. So I think the one will finish this fast. Oh, wait, you know I have to use magic here, yeah. It'd be the second I have to use magic on. Alright, so after this, we're going to start using Focus Spirit, or rather, Magic Fountain plus Focus Spirit. Get this done. Alright, now we face the real Zad. I still don't get why a lot of Zad's attacks could be kind of interrupted. That kind of makes it really easy to fight in a way, because interrupt all his attacks, you can't really do anything, to be fair. If I want to make this work, we're going to have to attack a lot of enemies with this. Alright, this is only the last time we use it, and then we're going to just... This time, before we forget, we're going to go straight into Magic Fountain afterwards. We're just gonna use it like here, right now. I'll still probably go for Miriam at least somewhat early, but otherwise we have all the troops we need. Now we're just gonna magic plus Focus Spirit for the rest. Hopefully this next part should at least go faster than if we had just stayed in the normal form. What timing, by the way? We literally, we're not just angry, we're in a completely different form. This is angry right here. Yeah, Girium was not ready for that at all. It's not the best time for that, but well, at least it gives us a bit of time to spawn magic around. Now we get to very quickly annihilate the other enemies. First, Goma because he's right there already. Then, before we forget, we better take out the Zats first. By far the longest way to find down animation. And there we go. Oh, there's a 7er here too we have to defeat. Almost forgot about that. Now we go up here and defeat Indrak, or whoever is up here. I forget who it is actually. No, it is Dark Ardrak. It's right about one thing, I guess. Now we just go down here, defeat the last enemy, and we finish off the battle. Okay, we have to use this. It's the only way we can get enough magic to finish that part off. And here we go. Let's see how fast we can take out Ganon here. Yeah, that was pretty fast. Ganon Hill, that did not last long at all. That just shows you how broken Young Link is in this form. All it takes longer to set up is very worth it. We simply do not have enough time to finish this part off, and this is still getting done, so we're gonna have to let that run out, which we just did, and now we're gonna put it back on. So it seems for wasting a little bit more time. We save a lot more time versus slower attack speed as Joe. Yeah. Basically, it is on Fierce Deity form, is much slower and doesn't take out enemies as fast. He's still pretty fast for taking out enemies, just not as fast as he could be. So while it wastes time to go into Focus Sphere generally, it's very effective as Yanmai, clearly. Definitely makes it more than worth it playing as him. And we'll show off the ending, I guess, at the end, because why not? I still sense, well, that was so long, I think some other characters did it before around 10 minutes. I think 10 is a well time, but it's also a really slow battle to be fair, so let's see, that might have been the slowest time yet. No, okay, alright, it's a bit more balanced. Okay, so only a couple people actually done it in under 9 minutes. Okay, never mind, that was fair. So, Young Link at least was pretty fast on that then, at least compared to some of the other characters. Well, now it's time for anti-boss Warrior. We'll create that and just make sure it's up because I don't want to forget it on this battle. Forget it on this battle, you just waste a ton of time. Alright. This is the one I might play a bit differently because before I just spam magic constantly. And while you could still do that on a couple of battles, I want to actually see how keep magic up for us, so we're gonna change up the strategy just slightly. So instead of super spamming magic fountain and then just annihilating the enemies from there, I think I'm a bit tired of the Reed Dead, so why not give them a taste of their own medicine. We're gonna be doing most of this battle as just getting ready from now on, and only really using the magic when we need to weaken the enemy. That's all. I think this will be more than worth it. This time around I will actually stay in the form too. So even if it wastes time initially, it'll probably be faster. So we won't have to deal with the Reed Dead stupid animation of constantly immobilizing this like every few minutes. So this is definitely worth it, at least doing partially. Even if we only get our magic to last for just a little bit, we can at the very least use it to break the weak points of some tougher enemies later when it starts actually going down. Or when it's not going down, we can use our magic to keep regenning it too, so it'll be really fast, trust me. My only worry is that we might get enough troops. For that reason, we might actually just fight a bit normally. To be fair, this first wave is already kind of bad, though. Alright, let's knock you down normally. It's gonna take fun otherwise. I have an extreme crush ready too, in case. Good, that works perfectly. So now the next time we do stuff, we can use magic fountain or fairy magic while we wait for the next wave to show up. Then we could do it again once in the middle to get more magic and then use it again, and we can just have it for the whole battle from there. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's pretty obvious why, because to getting still up by so many dead fast, I'm just really tired, so like it'll be more fun and interesting to get this done this way. The only problem is it's kind of tricky to find the magic half of the time. We do get quite a bit of it back whenever we, of course, get our vote. Almost said something weird again. Our special bar up, yeah, our special attack bar. Once we get that up, it gives us a good chance to do stuff. Alright, we'll use this one. Why not? Honestly, we probably could have also done this with other characters. I just wasn't prepared to do it because I feel like they would just not do much damage and then just run out of it. That's what I was really worried about with them. Wow, I just barely reached him. He flew out of the attack radius and it still allowed us to defeat him. Okay, so doing it that way, we at least got a few more troops that time around. Alright, let's do the fast strategy now. Take him out very fast. Oh! Oh, did I actually hit him? Oh, I did. Wow. I actually thought I missed. I didn't though, thank goodness. That was way earlier than I wanted it to, and it still hit him. Okay, I didn't see if I hit him, so we're gonna just play a safe special. Oh, cool. We took him out as well. Nice. That was cool. This is perfect. I have an idea of how to deal with the next part. I see a lot of troops on the field. So even though I'll waste a bit of time, I feel like I should do this anyway. We're gonna use one here. Let's get what we can here. Then on the next battle, we'll just immediately use that, and then immediately Focus Spirit afterwards. Do it in, I think, the middle. It's a good time, but there isn't as much troops around as I wanted. Oh well. Remember, we only need 2,000. I mean, 4,000 or so in this day right now, so it doesn't really matter yet right now. Oh, that still hit him. Yeah, he flew behind me and it still didn't matter. Okay, that was... okay, that's the last time I'm messing that up. Oh, okay, we took him out. So we'll have to wait a minute. Oh wait, that did actually hit him. Okay, that was awkward. Alright, well, to fix that, we're gonna have to Magic Fountain Plus. We actually have quite a few troops to deal with here anyway. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So we had to use our Magic Fountain early there, because we kind of messed up what we were trying to do on that wave. It was pretty bad. As you can see, whenever I actually have to use it kind of gets a little bit awkward at the time, right? This is is why I usually do not use magic until very late on. Alright, this time, do not press the A button to the Yoshi, please. Do not press the A button for once. By the way, guys, you heard about that there. Anyway, let's see how it goes first. Oh, right. You first. There we go. Get rid of it first. And we're just gonna run away from it. We need to defeat Dark Lana first anyway. Ooh. Good timing on that attack. We defeated quite a few of them pretty quickly. Okay. Now we need to use this. Well, this is going out. No, it does this damage, but I don't care. We need more magic to survive long enough to actually finish this off. Alright, and that should be the end of that. Damn. Okay, we'll have to wait a little bit, but that's fine. This is plenty of time to actually clear out some troops here. And I guess we'll go ahead and get 3,000. Don't really care at this point. Because of the way the timing is. Yeah, there we go. Let's summon the last slave. So on the next part, it'll do the you defeated 3,000 message. So that was good timing on it. And I think so far I've been doing pretty well using the magic strategy. This is definitely not what I usually use, and it seems a bit slower at first, but for younglings particularly, it feels faster and deal with the redens and mobilize you every 3 months. That's partly why I wanted to do that strategy, just to give them payback for how many times I messed up. Alright, annoyingly enough, we cannot use the special fountain while we have this charged up. But, here's a big difference. We could not do this with the other character, but if we do this, and then strong attack, yeah, we can just go back into the form again, like nothing's ever happened. So only with Young Link, and only with Young Link, we can actually get other free uses of Focus Spear and then keep getting the engine back. So this will actually probably make the battle go by really fast. So we do this probably. Just like how the stronger our attacks are, we're gonna take out these redens way faster, and it basically gives us several chances to just fully refill our magic whenever we are. As long as that tap doesn't run out, we'll be fine. All the while, we can build up plenty of troops while we wait. We have to stop is, I think, a little bit briefly. I'm going to do it next wave, and then again next wave. We have to do it just for a minute. Just to use it once, just so that we have Focus Magic. Focus Speed. I mean Fairy Magic. Because we need Bombos up, because otherwise it takes really long to... Oh, perfect. Just saw that. Just full popped up. So go ahead and grab that as well. So we'll be able to here for pretty much the entire way. This guy would actually come down. Thank you very much. Oh, another full special. I'll take that. Since we don't have anything, we'll have to take out our shot normally, but that's fine. It's alright. Just ran out. Alright, so now we actually want this to run out, but I don't want it to run out. So I think just the next time I'll just not use magic to heal ourselves, so we can get our... So we can get the focus... Fairy Magic. I should just say Fairy Magic correctly. Fairy Magic. So he can do the Fairy Magic properly. Because once we get that done, it'll be fine. Go. Let's actually get the magic. There's not really a good setup except using this, so we're gonna have to use this a few more times. The big difference is we're gonna actually have to maybe fight a few enemies this time. she has pretty much full durability frames for a bit. No wonder why she keeps attacking me sometimes. Okay, well that fixed that problem. Alrighty. Okay, that works. We're doing this a little bit slower on purpose, mostly because we need to get our stuff done first. Should probably actually get our magic back first. Then use it in the middle, then use our actual pursuit. Okay, we just ran out of it, but faintly there's magic right here we can pick up. And now we just do the same strat again. So it's like nothing changed really. Changed is we had to go back in just briefly. Oh, this alley actually is really good. Let's do that for a bit. Because that way it interrupts him. Stop us. In fact, we could potentially get hit out of this one. So that's good. Alright, well I think so far we're doing really well. Thanks to our big AoEs, we're about to count we want, and we are crushing the regen so fast. So we will pick up full health now while we're here. And definitely not falling for the trap like I did past time. A couple of times I've done this. Beating the Dark R drop first, so he does not hit us later, and then we're going to see ya in the rest after that. Okay, cool. We'll use this to get our full magic back right away. Oh, cool. They're all grouping up. How nice of them. We get to destroy them all at once. So fun. Yeah, now they're all gone. Now we just need to actually defeat their... Don't have a good magic set. Let's end our magic right next to them so we can just beat them like that. Yeah. That works really well. We'll go ahead and finish you off while we still can. Then we should have one more use of this to get back into Focus Spirit one last time. But before that, let's check. Yeah, okay, that's definitely a rare mana. Oh, okay, he can interrupt that. Good to know. Wish I know that sooner. Unfortunately, you cannot use Extreme Crush to knock him down, but that's fine, because now we're magic, so I will say this was quite tight to do this strategy, but I think so far it's paid off. I did say Young Link would have a very interesting way of doing this, and by interesting I mean very broken. In exchange for wasting a bit of time on certain parts, Young Link is by far the fastest character, at least for the last waves and the final part on top of it. How's that guy to leave right away, which is perfect. Now we're gonna defeat Ganon first, and we're gonna have to run because he did the stupid attack again. Those of you don't know, while he's doing that tail attack, he cannot be hit basically. Oh my goodness, you're not even near water. Calm down, mate. Yeah, while he's doing that attack, Ganon, he's very much invincible to getting hit down. It's really strange, but yeah, Ganon must complete his attack animations. Only after he goes down will the other enemies follow. Alright. Well, I'm not complaining. We managed victory somehow. Good job, everyone. Alright, well I think that was the fastest time yet. Or at least the funnest time we've had with that mission. Like I said, I did say that that battle would be a lot more interesting with Young Link. We had some mistakes here and there, but overall, being able to actually, like, use Focus Spirit for the entire battle pretty much was really nice. It felt really satisfying to actually keep going for very long. It felt really good as a result. May not necessarily be our fastest time, but it was definitely a faster time than normal. So let's compare that to our times and see how we stack up now. Specifically this battle, because I'm very interested to see what happened. So 1425 there. Okay, a little faster than Twilight Midna. Voga still has the fastest time, but okay, that is the second fastest time, if I'm looking at it right. Yeah, 1425. Alright, so he had the second fastest time, which is not bad. But I think he had probably the easiest time of all, because, like, he's Youngling. He's pretty overpowered as he is. Well, as you might have noticed, we have now done Youngling's challenge mode. Battle and boss challenge A rank, which means it's the end of the video. In the next videos, we will cover doing Tingle's battle and boss challenge A rank. And then after that, we get our favorite girl, Linko, who has a really damage I'll try to show off a bit more. I think you have to do a very specific series of movement, but yeah, it works. Well, there you go. See you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later, where you continue going through all the challenge modes. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.